All right. So the question is, I want to stop attracting men who want to meet indoors and attract those taking me for dates. This is a good question. I love your questions. Hi guys. Hi everybody. How are you doing? How is it going? We're still continuing with Q&A. I totally love doing Q&A because I get to meet you at your point of need. Like this, I know this is what you need. And so, yeah, I'm still proceeding with the questions. For the record, I'm taking new clients. I'm taking new coaching and counseling clients. If you're working on healing your trauma, or you want to become the best version of yourself, you want to improve your confidence, maybe you want to become more feminine, or you just want to start dating better. You can book a session. I also have packages. I'm going to leave my contact here. Please reach out to me through WhatsApp or through emails. I know some of you had reached out to me when I was fully booked. I have some open slots, so make use of that. I want to stop attracting men who want to meet indoors and attract those who take me on dates. Now, you're the one who determines, you're the one who decides that. And you start by number one, not being available for those that are inviting you indoors. And what will help you stop being available for those ones, number one, is lack of desperation. I want you to do an assignment and I want you to ask yourself, why would someone want to be with me? Why would someone want to date me? Why would someone want me in their life? And when you start getting to know your value, your worth, and who you are, then you won't be desperate for low effort dates. That's number one. Number two is when they invite you, when those men are inviting you to their house to Netflix and chill, you have to stop being available for those things. And what will help you, like I said, is when you stop being desperate. When they ask you, hey, I'm not an outdoor person, because nowadays the word is, I'm an introvert, I don't go anywhere, so just come at home, we chill. And most probably that's a booty call, it's not even a date. So what do? You tell them, I don't want to do Netflix and chill, I prefer to go somewhere outdoors where we can maybe eat or where there's music. Yeah, that is what works for me. And then when they tell you, okay, bye, then what do? You don't sit there guessing and chatting them again and trying to call them. Hey, okay, drop me the pin, then I'll come. You're the one who's sabotaging yourself in this case. When you meet those ones that want to do indoors, don't be available for those. And what is dating? Dating is getting to know people, to know someone, to know if you're compatible for long term. So the moment you find someone doing the things you don't want in a relationship, the moment you start talking to a guy and you realize he's just inviting you in his house, then that probably is not the man for you. And especially if you want to be taken on nice dates and those fancy dinners and fancy activities. At the same time, it's important for you to communicate those things, even in the talking stages. Even when you're talking on WhatsApp, even before the date, and then they ask you, so what are you into? What do you like? Now you can say, I'm an indoor person. Even if you're an introvert, I'm very introverted. However, I enjoy some quality time somewhere where there is, I can have some coffee. I don't even mind road trips or like this and that. The things you'd want, and a movie here and there, going for a big screen movie here and there. Also communicate those things. But the biggest determinant is you not being available for those indoors dates. That is the game changer here. Otherwise, when we keep saying, when I come here and tell you not to be available for indoor dates, but you're still going to those things, and then this is what women do. You say you don't want indoors dates, especially first, second, or third date. But then what do? You decide to go there and tell him when you're there, I'll just go, but I'll tell him, don't go anywhere. He knows he's supposed to invite you on a date. And actually tell him, oh, thank you for the invite. However, I prefer to meet somewhere outdoors where maybe with food or music. That is what works for me. If he doesn't want to do that, then that's not the person for you. So when you stop being desperate, when you know who you are, when you know your value, when you know why someone would want to be with you, then you stop being desperate to go for those dates. Men will not stop asking you to go on those dates, but it's for you to decide whether you want to go or not. They're not deciding for you. So another thing, look nice, look good, such that he knows you slay and you look so good. He knows you'll make him look good outside the house. It's also something that is a determinant also. If you're always in your joggers, you're always in your sneakers, you're always, when every time he sees you, you don't look like you. do fine dining and such things also look good, right? Such that when he looks at you the first time and when he sees you somewhere, and even when he sees your profile picture on WhatsApp, or when, he knows you look like fine dining material, right? You look like a dates material also. So, yeah, all right. We have a boot camp, by the way. Have you guys signed up for a boot camp? I put you on, it's a WhatsApp platform where I'll put you from 6th to 9th. So everything will be there. You'll not miss out on anything. The lessons, I do live Q&As. I am available there for you to ask me all the questions you want on our WhatsApp platform. Yes, so I'm going to leave details here. Sign up also for the bootcamp. And remember, I'm also taking clients now. So don't wait. Then when I'm fully booked, now you're coming here to tell me, Muthoni, please squeeze me in.